Hey everyone, welcome to Crypt Fails Inc. My name is Julio Ibarra. I'm joined as always by Susi Posselt, Harley Richardson, Ariz Hater, and Farhan Israk. And today we're doing a little bit of a bonus episode for you guys. We're doing a game that Susi and I wrote called Killer on the Campground. And it's kind of based on the games by Grant Howitt. This one's specifically kind of a hack of Honey Heist, but with a horror twist. Think of movies like Cabin in the Woods or like Dale and Tucker vs. Evil. It's kind of you play a group of teenagers, or maybe a little bit higher, because maybe past the age of consent because of certain themes of the game. But basically the idea is you play into these horror tropes as you try to survive the night. And this game is available on our website right now for free. Just hit download, and it's a PDF. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, first thing we're going to do is character creation, and that's as simple as rolling 3d6s or 1d6 3 times. And we're looking at a few little tables here. One is going to be your descriptor, and that's going to describe kind of the archetype of character that you're going to be playing. Then you're going to get your character's name and their skill. So the names are kind of set up with binary genders, but a few of them are non-gender specific. So they're kind of what do you call it?
Androgynous?
Is that the word? We'll go
yes,
with
that is the word.
All right, we'll go with that. So the idea is that you're going to be playing something that might be outside of your comfort zone. They're set up to where you do have two options for names. So, like, if you roll a 1, you're either Maria or Jen, but they're both female names. The idea is that we want you to get outside of your comfort zone and play a little bit different than what you might normally play. But you can always just skip that roll and just go with whatever you're most comfortable with. It's all about having fun, so go ahead and do that. And actually, as I'm talking about that, it may be a good idea to play with an X card on this game, since there are certain more rapey themes in the killer's motive, and that'll become clearer once you look at the actual game and see what it says. I mean, it's not explicitly rape or anything. Anyway, so let's go ahead and roll your guys' characters.
Yeah. Yes.
And while they're doing that, I, as the GM or the director in this game, will be rolling up things like the location, the killer, the killer's motive, the killing method, and the way out. The way out is going to be something that the actors need to figure out. And if they figure that out, they can survive the night and kind of bypass the whole end of the game. But my goal is kind of to get them killed before then. So I'm going to be doing that while you guys are rolling, and let me know when you guys are done. All right, so one other thing I should mention is that we're recording this on a Friday night, and a few of us have some adult beverages, and Harley specifically is got quite a bit of a head start on us. So
I don't know what
if he sounds any different, you can kind of piece that together. But all right, let's go through and each of you describe what you rolled up for your characters. Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go. My character's name is Chris. He is athletic. He is very aware, and his motivation on this trip is to explore.
Nice. Okay, and Harley.
Yeah, man. So, my character's name is Lucas, and he's funny. He's an escape artist, and he wants to get wasted.
Cage 6, huh?
And Susie?
Hi, my my name's Nadia. I'm innocent. I'm a runner, but I'm definitely here to party.
Okay. And Ariz.
My name is Tom. I am scholarly, and motivation is connect with friends or try to.
Try to connect with friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're also a liar.
Alright, cool. So we've got our characters. Let me tell you guys what I rolled up for the location.
Okay.
Now, generally, I like to keep the killer's motive, and killing method a secret. And obviously, you keep the way out a secret. I actually didn't roll a way out. Ooh. Okay, that'll be interesting. In any case, the location that I rolled up is urban exploration.
Ooh.
So you guys are in the middle of the city somewhere, exploring abandoned buildings. Let's go through and build a little bit of a background on you guys. So, how do you guys know each other? Why are you out here? And give us all that.
How about we are colleagues at I don't know, we work at a fast food restaurant or something.
Okay.
Oh, that's really cool.
Interesting.
So like Lucas is the people person, so he's always like the greeter / janitor that's always talking to the customers.
Right, I'm the cook.
And I'm like the sorry,
You're probably the manager.
I drew a blank there. Oh, I'm the manager. Okay, I'm the manager. And sometimes I'm also the food runner. Get it? Because I'm a runner.
Oh my god. Puns have been made.
Sorry, Ariz, what did you say? I interrupted you.
Who? Me?
Mm-hmm. What are you at the...
I said I'm the waiter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, alright.
I wait.
Okay, so why did you guys decide to come out into the city to explore abandoned buildings?
Okay, I got something for this. How about we are really into a cult, and we heard that there's this abandoned building and there have been ghost sightings. So we want to do like an amateur ghost hunter video recording of us.
And
so
I was... Well, because I'm here to party, so like...
We can party while we're ghost
you could have
hunting.
been promised alcohol, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
No, but that would be get wasted.
So Harley was promised.
Yeah.
I probably should have been Horsey.
Lucas was promised alcohol.
Lucas
You're
was
breaking our immersion right now, Susie.
sorry, everyone. Lucas was promised alcohol, and then maybe everyone just and I was like, okay, what? Maybe Nadia was like, oh, but I only want to go if there's gonna be a party. And then maybe someone...
So much for
We
innocence.
have heard that there's a secret demonic nightclub if you can find it in that building. If you go in, they like to party.
Oh, it's like a speakeasy from like the
20s.
Call it-
30s or something. The 20s.
They call it the Pandemonium.
So we're all above 20. We're all probably 21 or older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say we're like around 24, 5-ish.
Maybe this is a college town, and
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and explain the game's mechanics a little bit. You guys already know it because we've played this a few times. But the game centers around two main stats, and that's survival and angst. So survival is used to roll for any life-threatening situation or actions taken to preserve your life. So that's whenever you're dealing with whatever the killer is, or whenever you're doing something to, like, say, fix a vehicle to get away, things like that. That would be survival. Angst is used to roll for anything else. So say you're trying to convince another character to do something, you're going to roll angst. And this is a roll low system, so you want to roll below your stat. Both stats start off at 3, but when you fail on one of the stats, the opposite stat goes up, and the one that you failed goes down. For example, if you fail an angst roll, your angst goes down, and your survival goes up. And vice versa for survival. Now, if you reach 6 angst, that means you're going to die. Your survivability is at 0 at that point. So that means that you're going to die here in the next scene or so. Now, if you get to 6 on survival, that means that you're going to survive no matter what and at any cost, specifically at the expense of your friends. So getting to 6 on a survival means that you're going to betray your friends in some way that results in your survival, but their death. Now, the only other thing to this game, it's kind of like a micro game, is if you're rolling anything that's related to your motivation, so that would be like to party or explore, then you get to roll an extra die, and you take the lower of the 2 rolls. Same thing if you're rolling for anything related to your skill. Those are things like escape artist and runner. If you're rolling anything related to that, you get to roll 2, and you take the lower roll. But with that being said, we're set to start. So we find the group of, should I say friends? Are they friends, or are they more just coworkers?
They are I would say we're still pretty close, even as coworkers.
You would say that.
Do you guys hang out normally outside of work?
What do you guys think?
I would say we're
and then.
between coworkers and friends. What's the word? Acquaintances?
Yeah.
Acquaintances?
Yeah, that's the word.
That's a word.
Okay. So we find the group of acquaintances outside of this big abandoned building. Now, apparently, in the mid-20s, this used to be a hotel. And I'm assuming that Tom is the one... Oh, I'm sorry, not Tom. Chris is the one who kind of proposed this entire idea, right? And he would be the one most interested in checking this place out?
Absolutely correct.
Okay. So, Chris is holding some old kind of map thing that he downloaded from the internet, but it's in like several pages because it wouldn't print out the whole thing. So he's got several pages of a map of this place, and that's how you guys are going to get around. And he's getting ready to talk to you guys and explain to you what all you're expecting to find. So Chris, take it away.
All right. So there have been reports of occult activity in this building. 2 primary things. One is the reporting of sightings of ghostly figures. And the second is that there's supposed to be a nightclub, one that's run by demons, that if you can get into, you could have the time of your life, and you could maybe make some, devilish deals. But the way to get into the nightclub is very difficult. Apparently, you have to get to different floors and get to different specific rooms on different floors and get parts of a password that you will need to go speaking from a wall in the basement, which opens a secret door for you. Our objective today is to find this password and then get to the club, the nightclub.
And party.
And party. And
get
wasted.
wasted.
Of course.
Alright, so what does the group do?
Do I have a map, as you said?
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
map.
you have a map. It's in 10 different pages.
Do you want me to just come up with a random floor we're supposed to go to, or?
Well, I mean,
I guess
so this password that you're supposed to find, were you able to find where it's supposed to be, or are you just gonna search the entire place?
We know vague locations. We know that one is on the 7th floor, one is on the 5th, and one is on the 2nd.
Okay.
Then
so
that's
yeah,
all
so
there
you can just decide where you want to go.
We should start probably from the bottom up.
Yes, but we do know that they only let you in during the witching hour, so we only have a limited amount of time to get all the passwords, so maybe we should split up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'll take the 7th.
You're gonna go alone?
I mean, we can cover more ground that way,
A
right?
loner's got a loan.
But that's scary. That's spooky.
Yeah.
So it's already
Well, I have
12:15
faced many dangers
at this
before.
point, so you've got less than an hour to find the password and get inside.
If it's 12:15, isn't the witching hour at like 3 something?
Yeah, I thought it was like 3 to 4.
Yeah, it's 3.
I
12
think-
midnight is the witching hour.
I think God's
I think-
time is off because you said it was 12:15. So if the witching hour was 12, is it like all of 12 o'clock, or do you have like a minute right at 12?
There have
It's
been
all
a
12
couple of.
o'clock.
I thought there was 2 different like theories. It's rather
The other
12
thing
to
isn't a
2.
witching hour. The other thing is,
The devil!
yeah, it's a demonic thing. It's a mockery of the Holy Trinity.
Oh, sounds
Okay.
even better.
even better. Yeah.
Nice.
So let's
Okay,
say
so
it
then
ends
it's
at 1 a.m.
No, yeah, it's 1 a.m. and we have 2 hours.
Well, if we
So-
miss the witching hour, at least we'll have Lucifer to party with.
Yes, God, God
is
already
true.
told
Wait,
us it
so
was
you guys are gonna
12:15.
try? You guys are gonna try both of them. You're gonna try the witching hour, and then you're gonna try the devil's hour.
Yeah,
If we
man.
miss,
If you miss
the
it.
deadline,
We're gonna
yeah.
try to dance with the devil.
Yeah.
All right. So
Wait. Who's going on what floors?
7.
How many floors are there? 257? Is that what?
this building is 13 floors.
Oh,
Of course.
I know,
That's
but
13
my
floors.
question is,
Of course.
what floors is the password on?
They're in 3 different pieces: 1 on 7, 1 on 5, and 1 on 2.
Okay, so I'll take 2 because it's closest to the bottom. So if I get pushed off, I might just have a concussion.
I guess I'll take 5.
It's just me. I'll go 7. 7 sounds the most
actually,
interesting.
I think Tom already said he was going to take 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can double up.
Oh,
There's 4 of us in 3 floors.
I'm scared.
Yeah, so
I
we
thought
kinda
someone
have-
would-
I'll go with you instead. You okay, Tom? You can handle yourself.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Wait, actually, no. I think you should go with Tom because it seems like he really wants to have friends.
What?
He seems like
Yeah,
he really
I
wants
was
to
gonna
connect
ask that
with
to
you.
Lucifer.
It seems like he really wants to connect with you.
yeah.
So actually, sorry, I changed my mind. I'm fine alone. I just want to party.
Through this whole exchange, we see Lucas just like raising his eyebrows over and over.
Whatever you say, manager. Let's go, Tom.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm your
All
manager. I'm so cool. I have authority. Wink. I'm dominating. Okay, I'm done now.
Really? If you're
So much
dominating,
fancy.
where's your whip?
Oh,
What?
I've
Or
already
she
taken
pulls,
off.
she like does an imaginary whip.
All right, cool. So let's
no.
let's go ahead. Where do we want to start? Let's start on
Started
the
from
second.
the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we I don't know the word.
Cool. So we'll start on the second floor. Who was going there?
Oh, that was me, Nadia. God.
Okay, Nadia. So
Hi,
Nadia,
God.
you so the group all breaks in. You brought like a bolt cutter and you break the chains that are locking it in. As soon as you open the door, you're
Can I
like,
keep the bolt cutter? Can I take it to defend myself? Okay, I'm gonna take the bolt cutter.
Why
All
not?
right.
Go for it.
As soon as the door opens, you're hit by this gust of dust, and you guys are covered in dust, and you get this mildewy smell instantly. And this, you can tell this place hasn't been open in a while. You get the smell of like piss and like dead animals and stuff. All around, the paint is like peeling and chipping. You can see the moonlight kind of streak in through the windows, and you can hear a draft coming from upstairs, just like the windows that are broken. Just a bunch of wind howling through this place. You also see that a lot of the stuff, a lot of like the furniture and stuff, is still covered up in sheets, in like white sheets. Nobody ever really took anything out because it was just left to rot. So we see the group split up. A few of them so nobody took the first floor, right? Because there's nothing on the first floor.
supposedly there's nothing on the first
Right.
floor.
Okay. So the group heads upstairs and they split off on their respective floors. And we're gonna start with Nadia. So the second floor is kind of like a U shape. It's just like a U-shaped hall. And it splits off into two big ballrooms. One of them is technically the ballroom, and one of them is a massive formal dining room. And then at the back of that room is a service kitchen. So it's not the full kitchen. The full kitchen is right below that. And there's some stairs going down from the service kitchen to that main kitchen. But where do you want to start?
So, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my headphones in because I'm gonna listen to some music and try to get the party started
What are
by
you listening
myself. I'm gonna listen to some Grimes. I'm listening to Oblivion by Grimes.
Okay.
All right. I'll start in the kitchen.
Okay. So you walk into the kitchen and you see like a lot of the cabinets open and just like pots and pans hanging all over the place. Chris, did you tell them specifically what to look for? Like what?
We don't know exactly what to look for.
I text Chris and ask him that.
No service.
Oh, it's a good thing
shit.
I have my favorite playlist downloaded on Spotify.
Oh my god.
She's also carrying
Not
around.
sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. But we would love to be sponsored. So Spotify, if you are listening to this, we can put our podcast
I'm sure.
on your platform. Please let us put it on there and then sponsor us because we need it. All right. So you're heading through the kitchen. You do notice something weird. So there's a big walk-in, it's not as big, obviously, as like a full walk-in refrigerator, but this is, how do I explain it? It's one of those really deep refrigerators. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is a deep refrigerator. Okay.
Cool.
Classic Susie.
So it's open, and you see like some stuff like falling out of it, and
Like
it's,
oozing? Is
like
it
on the
gooey?
ground. Yeah, it's like oozing.
Ooh, all right. Okay, so I take out my iPhone flashlight. Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh my god.
And I shine the light on the stuff coming out of the refrigerator.
Okay, give me an angst roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have real dice. 5. Wait, is that bad or good? I can't
That's
remember.
pretty
That's bad.
bad.
Oh, yeah, it's really bad. That's
Remember, it's a
survival.
roll low system, so...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so that's a failed angst roll. So your angst is going to go down to 2, and your survival is going to go up to 1. 4. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 1. Up by 1. That's why I said 1. So you turn on the flashlight on your iPhone, and you start walking towards this ooze that's coming out of this refrigerator. But you notice also that your phone battery is at 15%.
Ooh, this ooze. Ooh, my phone battery is at 15%. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on low battery mode and put it in my pocket and just go naked eye into this bitch.
Into this ooze.
Yeah, into this ooze. So I start to feel around and no, I don't. Because I don't want to get dirty because I'm in a party later. So I just like take a look at it and I try to like, I find like a plate in the kitchen and I scoop up some of the ooze and I take it to a window where the moon is shining in.
Okay. So you scoop up some of the ooze. So you don't open the refrigerator then?
Not yet. I'm investigating the ooze.
Okay. So you scrape up some of the ooze. It's really hard to see in this darkness because of you had just had the flashlight on, so your eyes still haven't adjusted back. But you take it over to a window where the moonlight is coming in, and under the moonlight, you get a clearer view of this ooze, and it looks like and smells like rotten ground meat. And as you hold it up to the moonlight, the blue glow catches on hundreds of little maggots crawling all over this rotten meat and crawling onto your hands from the plate.
And she drops the plate.
The plate shatters, and as it shatters, from the dining room, you hear a loud crash. Alright, let's check in on floor 5, was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so who's on floor 5?
Lucas.
Lucas. So Lucas, what floor 5. Floor 5 is a room floor. So there's there's a hallway. As soon as you step off the stairs, there's a hallway all the way down to your right, and then there's like another hallway that's like kind of T-boned to that hallway. Does that make sense? Like makes a T.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like if you walked down that hall, you could turn left into another hall.
Okay.
But they're all rooms. And all along the hall, you see like abandoned like room service carts. There's like food plates on one of them. One of them is like has all the bed sheets and stuff and towels. But most of the doors are closed. You only notice one of the doors close to the end of the hall is open.
Okay. So Lucas is gonna check the nearest cart for some refill room bar alcohol. You know, the little mini samplers.
Yeah.
He's gonna search for those.
So you find so remembering that this hotel was in operation in the 20s, they don't have like those kinds, but you do find like the bottle of like really old whiskey. Like it's basically moonshine, but like it smells edible, digestible, potable. Doesn't smell like it'll get you sick, so we see Lucas kind of uncapping. He kind of takes a whiff of it. He goes, "Oh man, that's gonna be real good." He takes a swig of it. Give me an angst roll.
Ooh, yes. That's what, 1d6 or 2d6?
Well,
1d6.
that would be 2 because it does tie into your motivation to get laid, right? Or get wasted.
To get wasted,
sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. Get laid is another one.
That's a 7.
No. You separate.
What?
You
separate the rolls. You take the lower
roll.
roll.
That's right. Sorry. So it's gonna be 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's
lowest
a pass.
one, right? Yeah.
So,
so that's gonna be...
On a pass, none of your stuff really goes up or down, right? It's only
it does.
I thought it does.
On pass, your like the one you're rolling for goes up.
Yeah. Which means I'd be 2-4 now, right? If I remember.
Wait,
right.
Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, when you succeed, do the opposite. Okay, so yeah. So yes, so your angst is going to go up by 1, and your survivability is going to go down by 1. Okay, so what do you do now?
So, feeling mildly buzzed, but not really wasted yet, Lucas is gonna just carry the bottle with him, and he's gonna check that one door that's ajar.
Okay, so you walk up to the door, and you see that it's like, it's leaned up against the wall, like it's off the hinges. And inside, obviously, the room is dark, but you can kind of see like some stuff on the floor, further in, but you can't really make it out in the darkness.
Okay, Lucas is gonna take out his phone, and he's gonna turn on the flashlight.
Okay. So when you flash the room, you see on the floor a whole bunch of blankets. Like more than should be in this room, in this one room. And it looks like it's like a makeshift tent, almost.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really see anything else. The blankets look super dirty, too. Like, they're white, but they're dirty. But I guess that's not really out of the ordinary because this place is super old, so they're like moth-eaten and stuff, and yeah. So what do you want to do?
Lucas will quip to himself, "Geez, this room is really blanketed in cotton."
Oh no.
And he kind of utters a chuckle to himself, and he'll go into the room and start poking around, kind of lifting blankets and stuff to see what's under them.
So you start moving around the
Oh,
blankets,
wait.
and you see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I want to make a small flavor note. So every time he makes a drinking game out of it. So every time he lifts up a blanket, if there's nothing under it, he takes a drink.
I'm gonna do that right now, like in
Okay.
real life.
Roll angst.
Yes. 3.
3. So that's a pass. So your angst goes up.
Yep.
And your survive goes down.
It's already a 5-1.
Wow. Yeah, Lucas,
I'm
you're
so
pretty close
fucked.
to death already. So you keep lifting up the blankets, and you're vaguely well, you're buzzed. But so every blanket you pick up, there's really nothing under there. But you stumble forward and you kind of knock over this little tent, and you see as it falls down that behind it is like a duffel bag. But the small bit of light that's coming in from the end of the hall window, you see a shadow pass over it, as if walking in front of the door. Let's check in on the 7th floor.
Lucky 7.
So, what are Chris and Tom doing?
We just got to the 7th floor and we were like, I'm okay because I'm athletic, but I'm assuming Tom is like panting hard.
Scholarly.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
It's like, so
Because he
So
And
Tom,
he's a
I thought-
liar, though.
Yeah. Tom, I heard your mother got married recently. How's it going with your stepfather?
Oh yeah, everything's going pretty fine. He's nice. Sometimes stays in the house. You know the usual.
Right. What do we see on the floor? Is there also like a T hallway or?
Yeah, so this one is a little bit different. This one actually splits off. So it goes. It's just one long hallway, and it goes like to the left and right. But these are bigger rooms. These are suites. So they're not penthouses yet. Those are all obviously on the top floor. But these are more. You would see people stay in these for extended stays. So they've got like a little kitchenette thing, and they're a little bit bigger. But other than that, there's not really anything out of the ordinary. All of the doors are closed. And you do see like one food service cart at the end of the hall, but other than that, it's pretty quiet.
So, Tom, do you wanna split the sides? I go take the rooms on the left, you take the rooms on the right, or do you wanna stick together?
I'd say if we can split up, we can cover more ground. So yeah, I'll take the right. You go to left. Let's see what we find.
Remember, you wanna connect with friends.
I know, but like this is the logical choice.
Okay.
All right.
Right now.
All right.
So-
I take the first door to the left.
Okay. So
I'll take the first one.
So all of the doors are locked. You realize that instantly. Both of you do with the first door that you try.
You have a key?
I don't, but maybe that service. What do you call those? Trade trucks?
Cart.
Service
carts?
carts. It might have one of them. Room service you would think would have a key.
We can go check.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go for it.
I go up to it and I look around for a key.
While he does that, I scope the area with my cell phone's flashlight.
Okay. Both of you roll angst.
I rolled a 6. That's a failure.
4.
Oh, so both of you failed. So
Oops.
as you approach the cart, not truck, you suddenly see it shake and move. And it kind of throws you off for a second. You just
Oh,
stop
what the
and
fuck?
stare at it. And then you see something jump out of it and rush at you. In the darkness, you can't really tell what it is, and you rush back downstairs.
Wait, how
As you-
large was it?
About the size of a cat. As you make it to the stairs, you realize that it was a rat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
That scared the shit out of me,
Mickey
man.
Mouse screwed the fuck up.
What the fuck? Alright.
But, Chris, you notice you dropped something.
What is it?
The map.
Oh shit. I don't want to lose this. I pick
Let's
it back
go.
up.
No. Like, you dropped it out there. Let's go to the second floor. Nadia, what are you doing?
So now that I got like super freaked out, oh well, I heard a noise. She turns to where she heard the noise and like stares really hard in that direction, searching for something or someone, and she says, "Hey, who's there? Hey, is someone there?"
You don't hear anything.
Oh, okay, I guess it's nothing. She puts her headphones back in because she had taken them out, and she puts on "I'm a Survivor" by Destiny Child, and she proceeds to look around the rest of the floor. So she goes to, was there like a living room area or like a dining area?
Yeah, so remember I explained what this place looked like. There was a big dining area and a big ballroom, kind of both connected to the service kitchen.
So she goes to the dining room area. Sorry.
The dining room area. Okay. So as you walk out, the whole area is still set. There's still tables like set up all over the place and chairs. The chairs aren't like stacked up on the sides of the wall as you would expect. They're actually still pushed in. And you see these two massive chandeliers hanging from the ceiling above the entire room.
She looks up at the chandeliers and she thinks, maybe the password's in there.
Okay.
And so she gets up on the table and she takes the thing that we cut the chain with earlier.
The bolt cutters.
She
Bolt
takes
cutter?
the ball cutter and she like bolt cutter.
Ball cutter.
Snip, snip, motherfucker.
Well, it could be. And she's gonna like try to like move the chandelier with that. Use that to be able to reach the chandelier. And she like kind of swings it back and forth, like she kind of taps it.
Okay. So Nadia climbs up onto the table. What kind of shoes are you wearing?
Well, I just got off work, but I did have a pair of stilettos.
Because you're gonna go party, right?
Yeah, in my car. You know, I always take a pair of party clothes because I love to party.
Okay, so she steps up onto this table in these stilettos, and she's struggling to. She's got the bolt cutter held in both hands, and she's like trying to swing it at the chandelier from the
I
table.
only have it held in one hand because I'm not trying to like cut the chandelier.
Well, it's really heavy. Like you can't.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll hear it cool.
So, and she kind of stands on her tiptoes to try to reach it, and I need you to roll survival.
Okay. Oh, motherfucker. I got a 1.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Okay,
That's good. That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah. That's good. I knew that.
So you passed your survival, so your survival is gonna go up, and your angst is gonna go down.
Well, then I'm at a 5 for survival.
Yes.
Mhm. So you're getting close to betrayal.
I love that. I've never played that before. I want to play that. Never been the betrayal person.
Okay, so let's check in on Lucas.
So Lucas is gonna go check out that duffel bag.
Okay. So, Lucas is, at this point, too inebriated to pay much attention to the shadow that passed over the door. So he just goes to check on the duffel bag. You start looking through it, and this stuff is not 20s stuff. It's a bunch of like modern like little flashlights, like cheap stuff, but like little flashlights, like a roll of like tape, and then you see like a whole bunch of like newspaper. But as you're doing this, something's walking up behind you. Roll a survival and see if you notice.
Oh, fuck. That's one die. I like that one. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so that's a straight up fail.
Yep.
So
So that's gonna put me at
GG.
6-0, right?
That means
Yep.
that you're dead.
Fuck.
Oops.
So Lucas is too busy rummaging through his bag to notice the man walk up behind him. And before he can react, a piano wire wraps around Lucas's throat and lifts him up off the ground.
I
As
just
his
wanted
legs-
to drink me in!
He drops the bottle and it shatters. Blood starts spraying
that's
from
worth.
his neck as his weight pulls down on this piano wire. His legs finally stop kicking as the life drains out of Lucas.
And that, kids, is
Just-
why... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Wanted a drink.
He drops to the ground, dead. All right, so let's check in on floor 7.
Jesus Christ, dude, that rat scared the shit out of me, man. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, I dropped the map somewhere. Oh,
Wait, what?
yeah.
You serious?
It might be by the...
God damn it.
Might be by the card. Let me go check on that. You wanna come with?
You want me to? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
stick together.
My
'cause
phone's-
you never know when Radzilla might attack again.
Yeah, my phone's flashlight isn't working. I'll need you to help me out with that.
Yeah, mine's
He
still
dropped it
somewhat
and it
stable.
shattered.
Yeah.
like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's why you carry the Nokias, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys head back into the hallway.
Yeah.
You don't see the papers anywhere though.
You remember where you dropped them?
I don't, man. I just know that they're not on me anymore. And I remember coming up here with them. Have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Can I look...
Those were pretty much walking blind.
Can I look in the cart to see if it somehow fell in?
Yeah, as you approach the cart, the breeze from broken window hits your face.
Ooh, it's chilly tonight.
And you make the connection as you see one of the papers
Oh, no.
hanging
No.
from a broken window.
Tom, grab that last page! Tom?
What?
This guy's not gonna
Flies
connect
out
with
the
me.
window.
Oh, come on, Tom, dude!
Tom was listening to freaking music when all of a sudden he heard Lucas screaming.
Well, there goes the map. I think I went out the window, man.
Oh shit. Do we go outside? Try to.
We're on the 7th floor and the papers flew out. There's no way in hell we're getting that. And it's pretty windy tonight, man. We know
I guess we
it's-
have to go in blind.
Yeah, we know it's on this floor. We'll just have to do the old school way. But let me actually
The Scooby-Doo
still look
way.
into the card and see maybe someone carved the bit of the password onto the card. I don't know.
It's just reach, but we can. Yeah.
And we still need to look for the keys.
Wow. Tom is doing a great job at connecting with friends.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm
'Cause he's
literally
so,
giving him hooks. Like,
It's
please.
a reach,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess.
It's a reach.
Okay, so you check the cart and you don't see anything like a password, but you do find a key.
This must be the master key or something. Get to the closest door on the left and try the key on the lock.
Okay, so this is room 776, and so you open it, and it's just a regular, really old room. There's dust caking everything, obviously. But what do you want to do in here?
Is there a desk?
Try to look for anything. Yeah.
No, actually, I give Tom the key. Hey, go check another room, man. I'll
try to check the room next to it. So this was 776. How about 775?
Go for 777. That might be the lucky one.
3 sevens?
Yeah.
Alright, why not?
Okay, so you check 777?
Yes.
Okay. You walk in, and you're immediately greeted by the same scene as 776. You know, it's a really old caked building. But you also see that the moonlight is like kind of coming in weird through the window, and it makes just this little beam of light specifically pointing to a bedside drawer.
Is Scott telling me to open this drawer? This is a weird ass sign. I'm gonna try to open it. Makes sense now.
Okay, so you
Tom will try to approach the door and see if, why, like, what he can find there. Hopefully it's a piece of the puzzle.
Okay, so you roll an angst for me to open the drawer, because it's locked. So
wouldn't it have been funny?
Force it open.
Yeah, everyone betrays each other.
Or no, if he just like didn't open, he didn't go for the whole.
Yeah, he just walked back out.
He's like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go check 775.
Yeah, but I'm curious.
Okay.
Roll angst.
What did you roll?
I did. I got a 3.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. So the drawer is locked and it won't open, and the key that you have won't open it either.
Well, shit.
Be sure to adjust your stats to reflect your failure. Alright, let's go and check in on floor number 2 again. So, Nadia. You gave me a roll on that, right? On the survival? You passed.
Yeah, and I got
I
passed.
Yeah, so you finally managed to hit the chandelier with the bolt cutters.
The ball cutters, yes.
The ball cutters, and it starts swinging back and forth, the chandelier. You can tell it's got a lot of weight, and it doesn't really stop for a while. But as it's swaying, you see the moonlight catch it strangely. And you notice one specific, it's like one of those chandeliers that has like those like gems hanging from them.
Yes.
And you see the moonlight hit one of them specifically, but it's too high up for you to grab by just being on that one table.
Okay, so I look around the room and I see like a little, can we say like it's like, I don't know, I see something to help me, like, okay, I'll just get a chair. I get a chair and I put it on top of the table. And I sit on top of the chair, on top of the table in my stilettos. And I try to reach up so that I can kind of like cut that gem or jewel off of the chandelier with the bolt cutters.
Okay, you're pretty close, but I'm going to need another survival check.
Oh, that's okay.
Boy.
Motherfucker.
Wait, she should be...
What is it?
Oh, wait, that's good. No, wait, I don't know.
What is it?
I got a 5.
Oh,
yeah, that's a pass. So that puts you at 6 survival and 0 angst, which means that you will betray your friends to survive.
She's a manager. She's a bitch.
As she cuts down,
okay.
as she cuts down that gem, she hears a voice behind her.
Is there?
You see a figure in the doorway, in shadow.
Hey, Tom? Lucas? Chris? Is that you?
The figure says nothing. Let's check in on Chris.
I look around the room 776. Maybe like check the drawers on if there are any desks on the desks and like the bedside drawers.
Yeah, no, you don't really find much of anything in this room.
I walk
but
out.
you do hear like you do hear Tom struggling with something in the next room over.
I walk out of my room and yell at Tom like, "Hey, dude, you found something there?"
Yeah, but I can't seem to open this goddamn thing.
What is it? Hang on, let me take a look.
I
I go into the room.
So you see him
this
struggling.
drawer won't
with,
open?
Go for it, one of you. Ariz, tell me what's going on, Tom?
I can't seem to open this damn drawer. The key won't work in anything.
Well,
I'll look at it because...
It is a master key for the room store, dude. That's not how drawers work. But,
Can I kick it?
hang on, let me see if... It is a pretty old drawer. Let me see if I can just, like, manhandle it out of there.
So caveman style.
Yeah,
Got it.
I do have athletic. Hoping that's gonna give me a little bonus.
Well,
Gonna parkour in the door.
No, because that's not your motivation or your skill. But go ahead and roll angst anyway.
Can I make friends with the drawer and try to open?
I got a 2. Yes.
Oh, okay, so that's a pass. So, you are aware. So you notice that the drawer isn't actually locked. It's just that a piece of the bed kind of splintered off and it's blocking the drawer. So you kind of just hold that like off of the drawer and then pull the drawer open. And inside you see a Bible.
What the fuck? Is the cross
in
upside down?
here?
No. This is
Okay.
Monster Awake.
Some nun shit.
Well,
Well, I'm not the religious type, but
I don't read many books,
Strange.
man. You handle this. You just hand them the Bible.
alright. I looked through the Bible to see if I can find anything particular, like a bookmark or anything that's
Well,
there.
you're scholarly,
Yeah.
so maybe you could figure it out by that.
Yeah, go ahead and
The
roll
puzzle?
angst. And you're
Angst.
gonna get to roll 2 and take the lower one because you have scholarly.
Okay. I got a lowest one is 2.
Ooh, lucky. Okay. So you flip through and you find a page that's bent. And
What's
it
have we
mentions it mentions King Solomon and the fact that his ring was said to be able to influence and control demons. And that the jewels from his ring were said to have been spread across the land after his death, so that no one person would have that power.
So as I looked through the Bible, I muttered to myself, what could this mean? Wait, do they mean like this could be here? I turned around to Chris. I think I may have a lead on what we might be looking for.
What is it?
Well, this page over here is kind of bent, and from what I can tell, it's a reference to King Solomon, and it seems like we need to find a jewel of some kind.
Wait, is King Solomon that really smart dude?
Yes, the one that can talk to demons.
Right. So what are we supposed to do?
We're supposed to find a jewel that was part of his ring.
And this jewel's gonna have the password?
This is the step, yeah, because he did use this to talk to demons, so I'm assuming it should have something to do with the password.
Sounds about right. Where do you think we can find it? Does the book say?
Well, the book says it was spread across. It was hidden, so it wouldn't be easy to obtain. So maybe like a safe or something. This real house even has one.
It's a hotel, but possibly sometimes the richer customers get rooms with safes.
So maybe one of the higher tier rooms.
Sure. I did hear it was on the 7th floor. We could check 13. They have the best rooms.
You both hear somebody walk up to the room.
Oh, who's
Hear
that? Hello?
Oh,
Hey
Lucas?
guys.
Oh! Hey! Nadia! What's going on? Did you find your password?
It's Nadia, and yeah, it's in this jewel.
Speak of the devil.
You found the jewel?
Well, that was
Yeah,
fast.
this is a special jewel. The moonlight was pointing at it.
That's
right.
What have you guys
Okay.
been
Interesting.
doing? And have you seen Lucas? I haven't seen him at all. I didn't see him on the
no.
5th floor at all.
Why are you speaking like that? Like, are you okay?
Are you okay?
What do you mean? What? I just want to party. And she puts in one of her headphones so she can still hear them, but she can still dance.
Do I pick up anything from her using my awareness
Can I
skill?
take the diamond?
Roll angst.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
You're at 3-3.
Oh, 3-3 now,
right?
yeah. Oh, no, that's a 6.
Well, you're using aware, so you get to roll.
Oh,
another
yeah, I
one.
get to roll again. 2! There we go.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you notice that something's off, but you don't know what.
I pull Tom aside. Hey, man, something's off about her. Like, she's acting really funny.
You know, I can still hear you,
Yeah.
right?
I pull them aside.
It's a room.
Bye.
Regardless, as I was saying, I think something's wrong with her. Do you think she maybe did something to Lucas or something?
Hit me with your best shot, but why don't you hit me with your best shot?
Okay, she's definitely weird.
Yeah. We should. Tom, why don't you stay with her? I'm gonna go check on Tom.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna check on Tom. Tom's right here.
Oh yeah, Tom, you stay here. I'm gonna go check on Lucas.
Oh, I don't know where Lucas is.
I took off already.
5. Oh, you might want to check where the piano. What piano? Who said that?
Best of luck,
That's-
Tom. And took off.
Wait.
Hey
God.
Tom, let's party. And then she takes off
no.
the connection from her phone from the headphones, and she puts the music on loud, and all you hear is hit me with your best shot, but
Punch her.
why don't you hit me with your best shot? And then she her phone says 10%, and she looks at it and she says 10%.
You okay?
Yeah. So did you guys find your password?
No. Did you?
Are you okay? Because I already said I did. You asked me that when I first
Well,
came into the room.
You are acting a bit strange. More than usual. Maybe it's this place. This place is just weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, roll survival.
God fucking
You're 4. You got this, man.
6. See, I told you.
Hey Tom, what's that over there? And she points to the window in the room.
Please don't tell me I fall for this.
Well, you just did because you failed your roll.
God damn it.
And then she takes out her ball cutter and she cuts his head off. You all thought I was going to say
What?
balls.
Okay,
How do you
thank
cut your
you.
head off with the
cut his head
freaking?
off with
No,
that.
okay,
bolt?
so this is an audio
You
does.
can hit him with
What
this.
kind of big ass bolt cutters
Let
are
me
these?
tell you what she does. she attempts to cut his head off. So she goes, hacha, and then like both of the blades like clamp his neck, but obviously it's not going to cut it off.
How? That would hurt still, though.
Yeah, it's more like a pinch than anything at this point.
No, because
I try to kick her away. Can I? Oh, unless that stupid shit kills me.
Well, no, it wouldn't kill you. You wouldn't be dead right away.
So wait, what position are you in that you try to kick me away? Like, are you facing me
Yeah,
now?
because you're facing away from
Yeah.
her. So how are you?
Won't she? Okay.
So I have you in a grip with the bolt cutters. Do you like try to slip out?
So I pretty much go like run back so I can at least hit her against the wall, so at least make her lose her momentum.
Okay, that makes sense. And I guess the bolt cutters loosen from your neck.
That's what I'm gonna try to.
Okay, roll survival.
There we go.
You're at 3 now.
Oh shit! God damn.
He never
What'd you roll?
updates its
I got a
thing.
1.
Oh, you got a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pass.
Uno mas.
Yeah. So
Yay.
so you get her off of you. Your survival goes back up to 4. So what do you do now, Tom?
I cut one of our fingers off.
What?
You
don't have
what?
the bolt cutter? No, you don't have it.
Ah man, I thought I could grab it when I
Nadia,
successfully.
while
Fuck
he's
it.
thinking of what he should do, Nadia like goes at him
I'm a very
and
scholarly
tries
person. I
to
think a lot.
like hit him in the chest with the bolt cutter, like with the sharp point of the bolt cutter.
Just stab him with it?
Yeah, basically.
Just stab him with it.
With
Yeah.
a bolt cutter?
It's like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she's a
slap him
runner.
with this knife.
She's a runner, so she has a lot of momentum. Like she gets a lot of momentum.
A
'cause
bolt
she
cutter?
runs.
So you're gonna run at him?
Yeah.
What the okay.
Yeah. And just I want to remind you, you have 2 like deep cuts on the sides of your neck.
Okay. Well. Okay. So then, Tom, what do you want to do as she's running at you?
In the words of Piccolo, I dodge.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll survival.
1.
Nice.
Holy shit. Okay. So, you move out of the way in time. Let's check in on Chris. So, Chris, where did you go?
Went to 5th floor actually to check on Lucas.
Okay.
Right
Oh,
there.
you're
So as
checking on me.
You're so drunk right now. Get
God
out.
damn it.
So as you search the floor, you don't find him, but you do find a room that's open, and there seems to be a whole lot of blood on the floor in this room.
Lucas?
I have my period.
Are you here, buddy?
Christ.
Did you hurt yourself?
A little bit.
You're not alive, stupid. Stop
You're
touching.
dead.
You're dead.
You're
Just a little bit.
You hear
just a little bit dead.
you hear somebody moving
Casper.
in the bathroom of this room.
Just the 2 of us.
Lucas! And I sort of just run to the bathroom and open the door.
So you open the door. You see Lucas's body just being stuffed into the bathtub, and a man in a dark overcoat putting him in there. And he turns around and looks at you, and his eyes are piercing and menacing, and he stands up and he goes to lunge for you.
I dodge out of the way.
Roll
I jump out of the
survival.
bathroom. Yeah.
Roll survival.
Survive. Oh, mine was only 2. I got a 2.
All right. So that's a pass. Yeah. So you move out of the bathroom, and you're kind of just into the room, but the man steps out, and he stands before you. He's a big guy, like at least like 6 something, and like wide, and you can't really see his face in the darkness, but he just is staring at you, and then he walks towards you.
Yo, man. Who the hell are you? Like, no one's supposed to be here. Like, what'd you do to my friend? Get away from me, man! And I sort of just, like, start crawling back towards the door because I've landed on my ass.
All right.
Back.
Roll survival.
Oh, I'm about to fail this shit.
Wait, you did
Yeah, you did the
you
wrong
did it
one.
wrong.
It should
Yeah,
be 3-3.
you should be 3-3.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I thought so, but then I always get confused, so I didn't say anything.
Is this an athletic roll or just a regular roll?
Athletic isn't your skill, that's your descriptor.
When
That doesn't
you pass,
tie
right,
into
right.
rolls.
when you pass, you lower it,
That's
right?
4.
I think
So that's a fail.
Yeah, so that's a fail.
Yeah, you are a
So-
fail.
So you your survival goes down and your angst goes up, and he kind of as you're crawling, he just walks up and he stomps on your ankle, and you feel something snap.
Ah!
And well, you guys upstairs will probably hear the scream, but you guys are in the middle of something
we're
yourselves.
busy trying to survive. I'm busy.
I'm trying to decide. We'll stay with Chris. So Chris, what do you do now? He's standing over you. He doesn't have his foot on your ankle anymore. He just like stomped it. But now he's coming over to you, and you see he's holding something between both of his hands.
With my other leg, can I kick his knee in?
Ooh, you could try roll survival.
6.
Ariz, that puts you down to 1 survival.
So when you pass a roll, do you lower the thing?
You higher the thing.
Yeah, it shifts.
It should be
So
6
no matter what, your thing is going to shift one way or another. It just depends on what you're rolling at that
So
time.
if you fail survival, you're gonna put up angst. If you pass survival, you'll put up survival, and the same with
2 and-
angst. So if you fail
2 and-
angst,
okay.
you're
2
gonna
and
That's
4. Aries 2 and 4, not 2 and 6.
No, I had 4 before, but I lowered it because I thought you lowered when you passed.
What?
I do
2 and
survival.
6.
No,
It can't.
You
It has
always
to.
total 6. You always total 6, Aries.
Oh, okay.
2 and 6.
Confusing.
It's like
Okay.
All right, so yeah, he manages to grab you, and you notice that, or actually, you're like grappling with him now. He's like on top of you, and you see that what he had held between his hands is a piano wire, and you're just kind of holding it with your hands, the piano wire, and starting to cut into your hands as he's trying to wrap it around your neck. So let's check in on our other two.
help me, Dom.
So, last we left you guys, what were you doing? Was that when you were
The
running?
bitch was trying to kill me?
I was about to go stab him in the chest with my.
Jesus.
Oh no, you did that.
already
You
dodged
dodged.
I
You
dodged.
dodged. Yeah. So Tom, what
Okay.
do you want? What are you gonna do?
I am running the fuck away from you.
Well, I
Alright.
run after him, and I'm a runner.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Can I try
Well, I
to
thought
get
they
one of
don't
the
roll
rules?
after all. After
Yeah,
they.
I don't
No,
roll with it.
Yeah,
but
she
it's
doesn't
just
roll,
a,
but it's
Okay,
just
okay.
flavor, I guess.
Right.
I guess I could do a mechanic where if, like, then Tom would have to roll twice and then take the higher one instead, since he's rolling
Oh,
against
yeah.
their skill.
Right.
But we don't need to do that right now. All right, so Tom, so you're running away. So roll a survival check.
Yes. Okay. 6.
That's a fail. So you start to run out, but Nadia is a runner, so she easily catches up to you. Nadia, what do you do when you catch up to him?
I smash his head in.
Holy shit!
Is that insta dead? Do I do something?
Well, technically,
Can I do something?
no, because you already failed your survival roll. So
Oh, shit.
I mean,
okay.
well, you're not dead. So she hits you in the head with it, and you drop to the ground, but you're still up. What do you do?
I yell, you crazy bitch! I quit!
You said he quit?
Because she's my manager, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but in order to properly quit, you'll have to fill out you'll have to turn in a resignation letter, and
Fuck your letter.
excuse me, you signed a contract when you were hired onto us. If you quit now, then we won't have to pay you your last week's pay, which I don't think is legal, but anyways, and we won't have to pay you any severance pay.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay,
I tried to
then.
escape.
All right,
And
so
then
Nadia, what do you?
she lunges for him and tries to smash his head in again.
Okay, so
Oh my fucking
Tom,
God.
how do you react?
Is there anything near me that I can use to at least block her blow?
Well, you're kind of in the doorway. I don't know. Maybe
rotten piece of wood. I don't know, something.
He tears off a piece of the door jam.
Well, roll survival. Let's see if there is something. Roll survival.
Okay. 1.
Ooh, okay. So that's a pass. So shift your stuff again. So your survival is going to go up. Your angst is going to go down. So you hold up the Bible, and it blocks the bolt cutter as it's coming down to hit you.
Power of Jesus.
Nadia, what do you do?
If I live, I'm becoming religious.
Nadia just looks like she tilts her head to the side, and then she decides that he's kind of a waste of her time, and then she just leaves him and runs back downstairs to the 5th floor.
Ooh. Okay, so let's go to the 5th floor. So Chris, you're kind of grappling with this guy,
Right.
What do you do?
Can I sort of just I don't know how to explain it, but he's above me, right? He's in the power position.
Yeah.
I sort of twist to the right so that I can throw him off of me.
Roll a survival and try it.
What's my survival at?
1.
1. I'm dead.
It's a 1 in 6 chance.
Oh, 1! I got 1! But
all right, so
that's not a good thing, is it?
Wait, a 1? Yeah,
I got a 1.
Pass.
Yeah, but I go 6 now on the other one.
Wait, no, your survival is 1, so you passed it, so your survival goes up to 2. And your
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
All right, so yeah, you kind of twist out of the way, and he falls forward off balance. But you hear footsteps running down the hallway.
Right.
And Nadia appears at the door.
Nadia! This is dude that's trying to kill me! Help! And I start crawling towards her.
Oh, I'll help you, don't worry. And she walks up, and she lifts her bolt cutter, and it appears that maybe she's gonna strike the killer. But then you just see her go straight for Chris's head.
Fuck. Chris, what do you do?
I move my fucking head.
Alright, let's see. Roll survival.
Oh no. 6.
Alright, so that's a fail.
Fucked.
So you're obviously caught off guard by this because it looks like she's going to smash the guy, and then she just turns and whips you in the head with it. You see blood start coming down over your eye, and you're a little dizzy, and you see her now standing, or actually helping the guy up.
What the fuck? Why'd you hit me? Oh, don't tell me you're working with him. Fuck this.
I'm just here for a party.
He extends his hand to asking for the bolt cutter.
Nadia places it in her hand, and she takes a couple steps back.
So you see this man walking up to you with the bolt cutter, and he stands over you, and he's about to bring it right down on your neck. What do you do?
I kick him on the balls.
Okay, roll a survival. You're at a 1 again, by the way.
I know. I got a 1!
Okay, I'm not sure I buy this shit.
I can take a picture, man, if you want. I have not moved anything.
Okay, so you hit him in the balls, and he kind of he stumbles and he drops to one knee and he drops the bolt cutter. You're kind of at the entrance, so you're crawling back away from it. And let's check in on Tom. Tom, what do you do?
I'm pretty much bleeding. She pretty much struck me in the head, so migraines, blurry vision. I'm trying to find the exit. You said there was a kitchen on the what floor?
On the 2nd floor.
Well,
technically,
I try to get to the kitchen.
Okay.
I try to get to the kitchen. I'm gonna stab the bitch.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so yeah, so
You're gonna get
so
a
you
knife,
make your
right?
way.
That's what you meant?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna get to.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you crawl down to the second floor, and or not? Yeah, I guess you. Excuse me. I guess you can stand. So yeah, so you go down to the.
So as I'm going down, one of the button presses on his cell phone, and music starts playing on his phone, and it's crawling in my skin from Linkin Park.
Nice.
Because I'm crawling and my breathing profusely.
All right, so
Pretty
so
much.
you hear that all three of you hear that going down the stairwell. That
Hopefully it distracts the crazy
Ringer.
person.
I hear, Tom! Tom, is that you, brother? Help!
what do you do, Nadia?
Takes her stiletto
Oh, come on!
and raises her foot above Chris's crotch.
Hey, hang on a second.
Jesus.
And she
Hang on a second.
attempts to, because who knows if she'll succeed, she attempts to bring down her foot right on his dick.
What do you do, Chris?
I just try to slide backwards so that he doesn't impale
roll
my...
survival.
And while she's doing this, she says,
I got
"I
a
told
5.
you."
All right, that's a fail.
She says,
No.
"I told you I was dominating."
Oh fuck! So her stiletto comes down right on your nuts, and yeah, I mean that's.
I feel a pop.
I didn't want to go there, but all right. So
I would scream really loudly, but my neighbors would probably yell at me. Just imagine a blood-curdling scream.
it may probably a little bit higher pitch than that. All right,
Yeah.
so all right, and the guy is getting back up now. And as you're screaming, he just he takes his piano wire and he's just gonna just fucking cut your throat with it.
Fix your stats.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Alright, but I do try to just, I grab the piano wire again like last time and just try to
Right,
hold
just
it back.
to try to grapple him. All right, roll
Yeah.
survival.
5, GG.
I was gonna say if it's a 1 again.
I know, I was going to say the odds are in your favor.
All right. Yeah, so that's a failure. So through the pain of your nut being crushed, you don't really have the strength to hold up against the piano wire. So he gets it over your neck, and you start coughing up blood, and you finally die.
Run! So
Well, that one took a while to die. All right, so
he was already
so
down.
Tom, you've made it to the kitchen. What do you do?
And I stand up, or am I still crawling?
No, you can stand.
You've been standing this whole time.
Okay. I try to look for any sharp knife that's available. I'm sure how old this place is. So.
Yeah, you find
Anything that
like
I can use
a
It's like a
defense,
rusty.
yeah, like a rusty kitchen.
It's going to
knife.
give someone tetanus along with murdering them, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's something. I take it.
All right.
And I don't want to go looking for trouble. Trouble finds me, so I'm just gonna stay here and hold position.
Okay. So you along with the dark clothed man follow the sound of Linkin Park down to the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Best way to die. I don't give a
And
shit.
you both so remember that there was an entrance from the ballroom and an entrance from the dining room, so both of you kind of go into those entrances and you have him cornered.
Well, I guess you won't be able to turn in that resignation letter, will you?
So since Tom feels he's gonna fucking die anyway, and so as a last attempt, he just charges at Nadia with the knife, and it's like, I have your resignation letter right here, bitch.
Ooh, fuck. Okay, roll survival. That is a fail, sir.
Yeah, at least I didn't get my nuts right.
So
And I died with Linkin Park. I'm happy.
So, you as you rush at her, she just kind of holds her foot out, and you trip and you stab yourself with the knife.
You're at 3-3.
Yeah, but he's also stabbed.
I don't think that matters now,
Yeah.
but okay.
So at this point, the man just walks over and he's standing over you. He pulls out the knife, and then he wraps the piano wire around your neck. What do?
He tries to reach for the phone to call for help, but I'm guessing I can't.
Well, you can try. Roll survival.
Maybe you have a different like phone service than I do.
Phone service, yeah.
That is a fail. So
Yeah, fuck
you
Horizon.
get to the phone, no service. So he starts lifting you up, and you feel the piano wire cutting into your throat. What do?
As Tom is dying, he literally says, "Fuck Verizon."
Okay, so at this point, yeah, he cuts into your neck, and you're dead. And he looks over at Nadia, and Nadia's holding the gem.
She looks at the gem. What does she see?
She sees, like, think of the ballroom scene from The Shining. But like, there's a huge piano in the middle, and this is on the 13th floor.
She runs to the 13th floor.
You get to the 13th floor, and you realize that the time is 3:15.
Dun, dun, dun.
And looking through the gem, you see all sorts of demons and spirits partying on this floor, and the piano that's sitting on this floor starts playing on its own.
Hell yeah! And she starts dancing.
And Nadia gets her party. The end.
Crazy person.
Why you never working.
Alright guys, so that was our little one shot of A Killer on the Campground, and like I said, you can find that on our website, cryptfailsinc.com, and it is free to download. I'm gonna see about getting it on DriveThruRPG. I think if it's free, I can just upload it, but I'll have to look into that. I guess you can check and see if it's up by this point on DriveThruRPG if you prefer that method. But give our site some hits. There should be some other stuff on there anyway. I have been working on this kind of one-shot tool, and we'll see if it's done by the time this goes up. But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for listening. Please remember to give us a rating on iTunes, as that helps more people find us. And follow the show on Instagram and Twitter at CryptFailsInc. You can follow me at Hail Julio on Twitter and at Hail Julio1 on Instagram.
You can find me at Susie Possum on Twitter and Susie_Possum on Instagram.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at HD.
I'm a goofy goober.
Has anyone seen the
I'm
SpongeBob
so sorry.
movie?
Oh
And you know
my
where
God.
he goes to the Goofy
Yes.
Goobers and him and Patrick are getting drunk?
Yep.
Harley reminds me
that's
of
Harley
drunk
right now.
SpongeBob so much.
You can find me at Ariz.
Alright, Farhan, where can we find you?
You can find me both on Instagram and Twitter at Farhan Isaac.
Alright, and we will talk to you guys next week. We'll have a brand new series, and I won't spoil the surprise here, but should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll talk to you guys next time.
Happy Halloween!
Bye-bye!